Hey babes, it's your girl back with another video, and as you can see, it is so sunny outside, and I was out running errands, and then, well, I wasn't really running errands, I was just getting something to eat, and then I had to go to my daughter's school to see her perform. And I just wanted to shed some light today because lately I've been getting ideas to make this video about the topic that you see. I just want to shed some light, y'all, and I know I'm not the only one who goes through this. So I just wanted to make a quick video. I'm gonna try to make it quick because I know I talk a lot, but I want to make a quick video about what I've been going through and what I've been experiencing for the past, I want to say, like 6 years. And when I say 6 years, guys, I say that like full-heartedly. Like I really feel like this was the issue that I had due to trauma, due to my childhood and stuff like that. And I just wanted to touch base with you guys about it, because a lot of people, they can't talk about their issues, they can't talk about what has caused them to be the way they are. And I just want to really just shed some light and just let the girls know, you know, like, it's okay, and there's reasons why you're going through what you're going through. So the topic is, as you can see, when it gets lonely, don't fold. Okay, guys, I know, like, you know, if you smart, you know, you can probably get the idea of the video. And I'm not saying you're not smart if you don't get it, but the girls that get it. So when I explain that, when I say that, when I say don't, when it gets lonely, don't fold, I'm realizing, like, y'all see that? I don't know what is going on right here. It's just, this shirt is clean, I promise, but I don't know what that is. Maybe I got oil on it or something. I don't know. We're not here for my shirt, y'all. We here for some good old encouragement, and that's what we're gonna get to. Anywho, I have 2 kids. I have a boy and a girl, and I have struggled with issues, certain issues all my life, and we're just gonna get into that. So when I was 11 years old, this is not going to be a sad video, y'all. It's not going to be a sad video. I don't want people like inboxing me like, girl, like, your testimony, like, it is a testimony, but I don't want like people inboxing me and saying like certain things like, oh, it just made me so sad and stuff like that. Like, no, this is to encourage y'all, for y'all to see that, you know, sometimes things that you go through in your life, like, it's because of your childhood, it's because of your trauma. And this particular situation is because of my childhood and my trauma. So we just gonna get right into it, y'all. When it gets lonely, do not fold. When I say do not fold, ladies, I absolutely mean do not fold. Do not give in on what you are trying to do, what God is trying to do in your life. I don't care if you guys don't believe in God. I don't care what it is that you guys believe in. I believe in God, and there's only one God. And I really truly believe that he has been wanting for he has been pushing me to get this video out, not on any social media platforms. I know you guys are probably thinking like YouTube is a social media platform, but I just had to get this video out because it is something that has been on my heart heavy, and I want to get it out there because I know I'm not the only one dealing with this. But when I say this, y'all, I am like literally talking to myself. And if you get it, you get it. If you go through the things that I go through, hey, like, girl, you're not the only one that go through this. Last weekend, I had went out with a friend, and I was explaining to her, like, I'm tired of running to men every time I feel lonely. And it can be a new man, it can be an old man, somebody that I used to talk to. And I just realized, like, I'm more valuable than that. Like, I don't have to get lonely and run to a man. And this morning I was talking to God, and I was like, you know, in my word, and I was like, because I'm really starting to get to know God, y'all. And the more I get to know this man, he is showing me what a real man is. He really is. And, you know, I didn't really have my father growing up. He was unfit, and I love my dad. I love him so much. And he's funny. You know, I love my dad. He is everything. You know, he's everything to me. But he was unfit my whole life, and he had a lot of issues and stuff like that. And then when I was 11, my mother passed away, and she was my best friend, and I was the youngest out of all my sisters and brothers. On my dad's side too. I was always the youngest, so I was always with my mom. My mom was like my best friend. We look alike, you know. She's like my twin. She's my twin. Anywho, and I just seen how like full of life she was. She was just like so full of life, and she was funny, and you know, she was a cool auntie. Like, I used to hear people tell me stories. People used to tell me stories. They still tell me stories to this day. Like, I remember your mom picked me up from a party and she told me we ain't got to tell my mom. And I know it's like, what kind of mom did you have? No, my mom was the cool mom. Like, she was the aunt that you could go to. And now that I was young when I lost her, but if I'm getting to know, if I could like just get to know her past her, I would say like, people have explained to me how she was back in the day, and she was just like that fun auntie, you know. But she took care of business, you know. I can say like we struggled a lot when I was younger, but I would never know. I was just so happy with my mom, and she just is everything. But we're not gonna get deep into that, y'all. It's just more so I want to take you guys back a little bit into my life so you can understand the topic and you know why I chose the topic. I feel like over the years I have been trying to look for love in all the wrong places. The reason why I feel like that is because I've been left behind, abandoned in my life, and it's from my father, it's from what my mom, you know, she passed, and then I needed my dad and he wasn't there. And you know, my aunts, they raised me, my sister raised me, all the women in my family, they tried the best they could to raise me the best way they could, but some women in my family are not affectionate enough. And I feel like it was some things that I wasn't really taught, you know, when I was younger, that I was supposed to be taught. And that's fine. Everybody tries the best, do the best they can. Because now that I have kids, I can understand, you know. Like I said, we're not going to get into all that, but I'm saying this to say, ladies, like if you have things you need to work on, like as far as like being alone. I know the other day I was talking to one of my aunts, and she is my mom's aunt. She's my great aunt. And I love talking to her. I don't care if she's checking me about something. I don't care if it's criticism. I love talking to this lady because she really like speaks life into me. Even if I'm wrong, she speaks life into me. And you need people like that in your life, especially if you didn't grow up without, if you grew up without a mom like me, you know. You need people that will hold you accountable for the things that you do and not really make you feel guilty, just to tell you like, hey baby, this is the way you do stuff, you know. And I love talking to her, and she is just an amazing woman. She's a woman of God, and I just love her, like for real. And she kind of got like she not strict, she just kind of rough a little bit, but not rough either. I don't know how to explain my auntie, but she is a woman that you need in your life. I feel like he made her my auntie for a reason. But anywho, we was talking, and she was telling me, like, we were talking about something that I was dealing with, and she was telling me like, I feel like, she's like, I think that you have the need to belong. And I was like, I didn't really know what to say, and I was just like, yeah, you right. I'm like, I really do. I get offended easily. I want to fit in, and now I used to want to fit in. Now I don't care, but it's just the need to want that love, the nurturing, and it's like I look for that in a man, and every time I get lonely, I look for it in a man. I might go back to my past. I might even, you know, I haven't been on a dating site in forever, but like, just like reply back to inboxes, reply back to Snapchats. And it's like, ladies, we have to stop doing that, because what we're doing is we're lowering the bar. Like, just because you lonely don't mean, you know, that you have to go out and like look for that. Like, no, you got to let that hurt. Let that loneliness, like feel that loneliness, so you can kind of, I know it sounds kind of harsh, but like, you have to learn how to be alone. You have to, because it is so many things that we deal with as women, and sometimes a man is not able to fix that. And I honestly feel like, you know, when we spend time alone, we really get to know each other, know ourselves. And you know, I was telling my friend, you know, a friend of mine the other night, I said, I'm tired of being lonely and feeling like this, and I just need a man's attention. I get told I'm pretty all the time, but that's not enough for me. I want somebody who values me, you know. And right now that I'm on this celibacy journey, it has taught me so much about men, you know, because you can tell a man, hey, I'm celibate, and then it's kind of like they whole demeanor change, you know. And I just feel like what happened to friends? You know, my pastor, he had did a sermon not too long ago, like months ago, and he was saying like, what happened to friends? Like, what happened to just being friends? Like, why can't we just hang out? Like, how I hang out with my girlfriends, why can't I hang out with you? I'm pretty, you nice looking, but why can't we just, you know, be cool and just, you know, have fun? And it's really the new generation. But I'm saying this to say, y'all, like, ladies, when we get lonely, we can't run to these men. Even with friendships that we're supposed to end, we cannot keep reopening the chapter, like going back to the chapter. If we've met a man and he's taught us all the reasons why we should not mess with him, I don't care if I get lonely. I'm gonna just be lonely. I'm gonna cry on God's shoulder. And you know, I'm gonna bring God up in every video that I make. And if you just don't like it, you can unsubscribe. But I truly believe that God has been showing me to be alone. He has. And I've mastered it. And I'm mastering it. And it's like, it's such an eye-opener, because for so long I'll be like, okay, let me text him and see what he's doing, because I ain't got nothing to do. I just know that I am changing. I know that God is changing me, because like, I have been so lonely, y'all. When I say lonely, I don't mean like I haven't been texting nobody back. I've not been like paying attention to nobody. Like, people been you know, inboxing me and texting me, and I just really been trying to focus on me, and it feels good. It does. It feels really good, because I'm not focused on a man. And when I say, when it gets lonely, don't fold, I mean don't fold. For my celibate girlies, like, don't fold. Like, you can be dating and you can be with a man and you can, you know, really like him, but don't fold, sis. Like, seriously, this is something serious. We have to be firm on what we want in life. And these are just my beliefs. Like, you don't have to like go off of what I'm saying, but in order to be valued, in order to be like really loved properly, you have to hold your passion, as my aunt would say. She used to tell me that all the time. She still say it, but she used to say it like years ago. To hold my passion. She's like, you gotta hold your passion. And I used to like laugh at her and stuff, but now I understand, because giving it up on the first date is not it, y'all. You know, talking to a guy, like, okay, we're young, it's a new generation, and sex is irrelevant, like, who cares? You know, it's sometimes it's not just the men, it's us too. But if you are where I am and you're fed up and you do not care about what a nigga is talking about, and you want a journey with God, and you really want a husband, you want a ring on your finger, the best thing to do is be celibate, and the best thing to do is be firm on what you want. If a man can't respect you for what you want, he gotta go. And that's simple. He has to go. And I really believe that it's hard to find that these days, you know, because these niggas out here, they don't know what they're doing, you know. But we just gotta pray. We gotta, you know, ask God to keep us and continue to bless us and keep us on the right path. And even from friends that still do it, I got friends that still do things that I don't do, and you know, I just keep my distance from it. I love them from a distance, let's just say that. And I still love them. I still love them to death, treat them the same. But it's certain things, like the way, it's not even about the things they do, it's the way they think. And it's like, you still thinking how the old Cam would think, and it's like we're not on the same page. So I just wanted to get on here and tell y'all, like, do not fold, do not fold, do not fold. I'm telling you, I seen a post before I started fasting. I seen a post, and it was basically saying, it was this man, I think he's like a content creator, I don't know, but he was basically saying, like, all these women want, like, people our age, they want these nice men, they want these men to pamper them and love them and treat them right and be faithful, but they don't know how to dress, they don't know how to carry themselves. They want to be like Sexy Red, they want to be a certain type of way. I think the reason why I am where I'm at, and I'm probably at an early stage, you know, some people, I got, like I said before in my last motivational YouTube, in my last motivation video, I was saying, like, my family call me old, like my friends, they call me old because I act old, or I act like I didn't live my life. It's because I had to grow up fast. And you know, I gave you guys a little peek of, you know, my life, about my mother and my father. And you know, I feel like the reason why I was trying to move so fast is because I wanted to experience it, and I was thirsty. And since I was thirsty, I got all the bad seeds real fast. all the bad batches of men. And I felt like I probably wasted. I was watching this content creator this morning, and he was saying that we waste from the age of 18 to 25, we waste a lot of time. And I really felt that for the females though, because we waste our time on men, and they not even men, they boys. So, you know, it's just like, we can't fold. We cannot do this. We cannot give that to them, or not even that. We cannot give them our time if they're not trying to value us. And really, it's men out here that will fly us, that will show us the world. You know what I'm saying? Treat us and our kids good, value us. They're not gonna want nothing from us. And when I say nothing, I mean, you know what I'm saying, ladies. They're gonna value us. So it's so much out there, but we just gotta be still. You know, like the Bible say, we gotta be still. And it's gonna get lonely, of course. Like, we're in our 20s, it's a new generation. We're gonna get lonely. But if you've been through what I've been through and you fed up, you're not gonna care if it get lonely. You're going to be steadfast, and you're going to learn how to lean on yourself, and most importantly, lean on God. Because I've been through so much with men, and I just look for it so much. I want it so bad, because my childhood, I'm looking for that love, that nurturing, you know. So it's like, we gotta just do better. And I just wanted to like really get this video out there, because it's been on my heart heavy, about, you know, getting lonely and just doing things that we don't need to be doing, that we said we was done doing, you know. So like, get lonely, go work out, go read a book, take yourself on a date. I was just talking to a friend of mine yesterday. I said, we need to start buying ourselves flowers, you know, start doing things that you want your man to do, your future husband to do. Like, I was watching my favorite YouTuber, I always bring her up, but she was saying how she treats herself how she wants her man to treat her in the future. She buy herself flowers, she take herself out on dates. And it sounds lonely, but when you get to the point where I'm at, where you like fed up and you ain't taking nothing, you're gonna enjoy doing it. So enjoy your company, get in with God, you know. All you gotta do is get in with him, you know. So I'm just saying, y'all, he does wonders, because I never thought I would be here. I never in a million years thought I would be here. So I'm just a tired girl, and I'm fed up, and I know what I deserve. And you know, I feel like a lot of us know what we deserve, we just settle. So just keep on going, and you know, don't fold. Do not fold, ladies. Do not fold. If you got to come back to this video and like watch it. Do not fold. I don't care what you've been through, what you got going on, what kind of trauma you had. You can overcome that if you give it to God. Whatever breakup you've been through. I know females that have been through horrible breakups. I have too, but I mean, worse than me. And they just messed up. No, we cannot let the things that we've been through like do that to our lives, like you know, ruin our lives and stuff, our mind, corrupt our minds. No, we better than that. We got a husband out there somewhere, all of us do, you know. So for the people who want to be married, because I've talked to so many females, they be like, I don't want to get married. This is like, girl, is you brainwashed or something? But yeah, we all want a ring on our finger, most of us. So it's like, we have to just trust God and just lean on our own happiness. And you know, and I don't want happiness, I want joy. I want joy, pure joy, because joy doesn't go away. So just keep going, y'all, and just don't fold. Do not fold, ladies. It's about to be the summertime. Book a vacation with your friends, your family, your kids, whatever. Get out, you know, feel the sun, enjoy your own company. It's going to be rough. I'm telling you, it's going to be rough the first few times. But when you get to my point, you're going to be thanking God. Like, thank you, Lord. I ain't got to call no nigga up just to make me feel pretty. I can make myself feel pretty. You don't have to do that. Don't go back, and don't fold. I don't care how lonely it is. Call your best friend, your sister, your mama, whoever. Call somebody. Call on Jesus. Okay, call on him, because he will come. But I'm just saying this to say, like, we cannot fold, ladies. We cannot. I folded so many times, and I was so mad at myself. It's the worst feeling to fold. When you say you done with a person, or not even that, just done with a situation, a friend or whatever, or done with a lifestyle, and you go back to that lifestyle, be done and just call it that, and just leave it where it's at, because it don't serve you no more. And we can't keep doing that. We can't keep, it's like a dog chasing its tail. We cannot keep doing it. It's done. It don't serve you. You ain't getting nothing out of this. Same thing go with the men. You chasing the same men, you doing the same things with the same men. It's done. So just keep going and stay firm and believe and be 10 toes down for yourself. You ain't gotta be 10 toes down for somebody all the time. Be 10 toes down for yourself. And don't fall into the traps. We ain't doing it. No more traps. So that's it, guys. I'm about to finish enjoying my day. It is Friday. I just wanted to get that out there because y'all gotta know. Y'all gotta get it together. And I love you guys.